Urban agriculture is one of the most promising concepts for improving urban lifestyles. But which forms of urban agriculture are actually found within our cities? Which forms represent basic food production and which deliver real and diverse improvements to the overall quality of urban life? First, let's look at the different areas of the city to identify locations for the diverse forms of urban agriculture that we might encounter. First, we have the rural area, familiar from the large fields and the low density of buildings. Then, there is the peri-urban space, with a mix of houses, industry and social facilities. And finally, there is the urban area itself, with a range of apartments, skyscrapers and commercial buildings. Here you can see some of the numerous forms of urban agriculture. Let's discover a few of them. First, let's have a look at the rural area where we can visit the local farmer. Behind the farm shop, you can see the owner of the farm. He manages the organic farm and is the fourth generation of family farmers. He has developed a local food and farm themed concept of agriculture on his land. Vegetables, fruits and animal products like milk, meat and eggs are produced and sold in the farm shop by the owners. In addition to their own low-intensity farming activity, they offer visitors the possibility to harvest their own products on their land. That gives the consumers the chance to see where the food really comes from and to be sure that everything is natural and organic. Through the farm shop and collaboration with local food retailers, it is possible to decrease food waste and to reduce energy demands for the transportation. If we move a little further into the more densely developed parts of the city, there is less land available for green spaces at ground level. Therefore, rooftop gardening is a form of urban agriculture which is well adapted to the city environment. The urban roofs can accommodate different types of urban agriculture, such as rooftop gardening, urban beekeeping, rooftop greenhouses and more. The participants are often inhabitants of the skyscrapers who farm for their own consumption or sometimes also companies with commercial ambitions. This large diversity of plant types in urban areas can be found in city parks, domestic gardens, on green walls and in allotments which are located on the skyscraper and which are usually maintained by the inhabitants or the house owners. When the beekeeper has collected the honey from the rooftop beehives, the resulting produce is usually of quite good quality. The urban honey, vegetables and fruits which are produced on the local roof can be sold at local organic shops, assuming that no contamination has occurred. Familiarity with urban nature, including insects, animals and plants, can also be promoted in schools by creating educational gardens. These can be found, for example, in this elementary school, which is located in the peri-urban area from the city. The educational garden aims not only to educate children about the natural world and to develop awareness of agriculture. It aims also to nurture a sense of stewardship for nature and an appreciation of its many benefits and products. The cultured products are often herbs, vegetables and fruits. The resulting produce is not sold to the wider public, but is mostly consumed by the children and their families themselves. It can also be used at the school cafeteria to support health eating and awareness programs. Sometimes government or NGOs support this kind of work to support education and child development. Finally, we visit a community garden in a peri-urban area where the residents can develop more sustainable lifestyles through planting and consuming fruit and vegetables in the garden. Every inhabitant can help in maintaining the gardens and can earn a share of the produce. The community garden not only provides ecological benefits, but can also boost social cohesion within the neighborhood. Community gardens are usually non-commercial, and the products are consumed by the residents and their families and friends. The aim of these gardens is not only to produce healthy food, but also to act as a focal point for exchanging ideas with others and for urban residents to spend time outdoors in the nature. After an analysis of some of the different forms of urban agriculture, we can see that urban agriculture activity can help to create more sustainable urban environments. Thanks to all the different forms of urban agriculture, it is possible to introduce more green space into the urban core, and for this to mitigate adverse impacts of development, including noise and pollution. But improvement to overall environmental quality is not the only significant impact of urban agriculture. We can also see how social interaction of the participants can be enhanced, the image of the city can become livelier, and how consumption of natural and self-cultivated products can improve the health of the wider urban population.